Artificial intelligence, AI, this is the talking point at ISE 2026. And today I'm joined by Karsten from Incentro. You've been busy at this show, right? You've been delivering a mega trend here at ISE centered around AI. I think most people are going to realize this is a stupid question, but is AI a mega trend?
AI is definitely a mega trend. Yeah, definitely. I sometimes compare it to the internet. It's like the internet has changed the way we work. It's the infrastructure of how we work, of companies. And for AI, it's basically the same thing. So it's not one technology. It's really a sort of vision a company needs to adapt, need to change towards AI in order to make it really successful. So it's not one technology you can implement, but it really changes the way companies work. So AI is everywhere. It's in the core of a company process and also in the core of how I nowadays work. So it has changed a lot in the past 3 years, definitely.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think we've gone from a buzzword through to an actual clear understanding of what this technology can be and what it actually means for the industry. It's not enough just to say your product's AI enabled anymore. You know, what does that even mean? Really? Your session that's taking place at ISE is called Beyond the Bullshit, and I think that's a very provocative title, but with good reason, right? Because let's be real, there's a lot of AI initiatives and a lot of AI programs that start at companies but never really leave the pilot stage and never really come to fruition. Why is that? Is that a poor understanding of the goals you're trying to achieve, or a poor understanding of the technology? Where is it that people are going wrong?
Yeah, it's like a poor understanding in general of AI. So it's more treated as a magic wand. So people see it as a tool that they just buy Copilot, they buy ChatGPT, and they want to implement it in a company. But it's really difficult and complex to make it work. They see a lot of models, they talk to ChatGPT and they get an answer and they think, whoa, this is very nice, I've never seen this before, so I'm going to implement this at my company. But it takes a lot of effort. You need proper data, you need a proper department that runs AI at a company. You need to understand how models work in order to make it less hallucinating, to improve the quality of these models.
Absolutely, so you need to put the intelligence into artificial intelligence, don't
definitely.
You? Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of buzz around agentic AI. It's sometimes considered the smartest AI, if you like, which is great, but we got to think about the human element here, because let's be real, sometimes the smartest AI is the human in the room, right? How do we keep humans at the center of all of this?
Yeah, I think that's very important. And what you're now seeing is that normally you talk to ChatGPT, and when you're looking at agentic AI, models can now also use computers. So they can do the same as we can do with a computer. So they can generate images, they can write their own software, they can maybe browse the internet and look for some stuff on Google, for example. So we can do that too, but also AI agents can do that too. So you're going to work with a personal assistant that's 24/7 working for you, and you can ask them questions and you can let them do stuff for you. And I think that's very important. The only thing is we need to figure out where do we fit in. So we have our own intelligence. Maybe we're more focused on adding creativity at the job, and we let the more manual labor. Let an AI agent do that, for example. So I think that's more important.
It's all about finding that balance, right?
It's about finding that balance. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's also about. The hard thing about AI nowadays is we often think about we need structured data in order to make models work. But the key is that context is far more important. So looking at, for example, tacit knowledge, domain knowledge within a company, that's often in people's head. How can you use that to make AI better? And when you are at the point that you have captured domain knowledge of a company, you can let models use that knowledge to really do tasks at the core level of a company. So that's like the next level when you're looking at agentic AI. That's something for example, we are currently working on to make that happen.
Of course, it's not about finding a magic wand that's going to solve all of your problems, because magic wands don't really exist, do they? And that's true of the world of AI.
Yeah, definitely true. Yeah,
well, I look forward to seeing how the market continues to evolve, because if we want to make artificial intelligence work, we've got to have human intelligence working right alongside it. So Karsten, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.